State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
I'm cluster HB. What the fuck is that? I'm gonna come out and some shit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Throw him off a little bit. Like, what the fuck? I've never heard of it.
Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. This defense for the Titans, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
From the 38, Lawrence. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Go ahead and get
It's
back.
Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
I need you to live in the backfield. Running a little cover zero type shit on. We blitzing them for sure.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The open man here, Renfro.
Don't let them get that.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
How do you not?
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. Well, what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
Get back there again, Khalil.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. Lawrence going to throw again. Got Gordon open, completes it. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
I ain't gonna run.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That was a pretty good run. I can't count.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
Oh,
and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Not trying to click on
Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
I shouldn't have ran, man. Shouldn't have ran, man. But Hunter Renfrow getting open is just
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Thomas. And he returns this to the 22. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You said you 10-0. Damn.
They go play action with Burrow. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here we go. Ready?
Now they go play action now. Burrow. It's caught by Hooper. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Austin Hooper. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
It's all about if you want to stop us. You can't allow that.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Hey, yo, Koo, you kick hard than a motherfucker.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
He got that shit stuck in my head.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's got some space here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
7-7, our score after one. Now Lawrence on 1st down. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover. Working with a 2nd and 4. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best...
Oh, good interception, Trayvon.
It's intercepted.
That's what I'm talking about,
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Titans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson.
Oh, James.
Robinson, a first down.
James. Oh, James. Oh, James.
The 50
you
to the
can't do it to him like that,
James.
52
yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ball game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, boy, you ready for me?
Burrow on play action.
Oh, shit.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. And he's got Dorsett complete.
Yeah.
And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play?
No.
Loses the football. And the Jags
Are you
grab it.
serious? And he's taking that to the house. That's the second time this shit done happened to me. That's the second time this shit done
And he
happened.
brings this one back.
Shit.
Return for Jacksonville score.
Nah, it's
And
just
Charles,
that
look
shit.
at the
Like,
big
that shit
foul.
always
What a
happens.
rumble that was. Not
I gotta
only
stop
scoop it,
just
but
for
then
him to
take
get
it the rest
Come
of the
on.
way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run
we gotta go get him. We gotta go score.
deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7.
He's just running Tampa too, though, so D-Hop should be over.
And you can bet they're preaching 2
that
hands on the
outside.
ball
But
here
I'm
as the
scared to
kicks
throw that
away
shit,
following that
last time
fumble
I
return.
Get that pressure.
From the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Nah, he ran that shit back.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
All right, this shit should work.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
There we go. There we go.
Hopkins making
D-Hop,
the
burn him.
catch.
Burn him, D-Hop. Burn him, D-Hop. Burn him, D-Hop.
Touchdown, Titans.
Yeah,
DeAndre
word.
Hopkins.
I ain't gonna lie, he been eating
78
that last game.
yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying
I'm
this
in
thing up.
New England.
Extra point by
I just started
and
Baltimore
we are tied
defense.
here in the second quarter.
They get a little pressure more than my other defense, but
Yeah, that's the best one.
you can get dotted up in this
This
one.
one tied at 14 now as he sends this one
Yeah,
away.
you talking about what? Mike Blitz. His people slow. I would try it.
A short kick taken at the 18 and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
What it is?
It's gonna be Florida.
I'm about to run mid blitz on his ass.
It's in down. It's in down.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. But wait, I'm about to try this mid blitz one time, just for the one time.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score.
Edge blitz 3. That's what it is.
I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Yeah.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
That's going right now?
Yeah, Edge blitz 3 out of
On
dime.
second and one, Lawrence.
Yes, it is. This is the play
And
that
he'll be
gets
hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So our two teams, the Jags and the Titans, CD, they formed a pretty good rivalry here in the AFC South. It's been the Titans who have arguably, though, been the best team in the division of late, but these Jags, they have certainly made some big changes since these two teams last met.
And those changes you're talking about, brand new front office, brand new head coach, young quarterback, I think for sure they're on the right track. And to me, this division has a chance of being one of the more competitive ones over the next few years. There's no team right now that you would say is going to dominate in the foreseeable future.
I got 8 seconds, bro. He already know what play.
Go down. It's like underneath 2 through 6.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Nah, I just ran something. Shit, I had to run something.
Here's Lawrence. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Joe Tryon brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
I can't do the shit. Overload.
Go my blitz. Go to zone.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Shift the line down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
You got to get that pressure. You got to hit the line. Go in the whole song.
Oh, let's go.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
Did you not see what the hell happened?
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down.
Once I walked up,
call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Hit the left pad, right stick down. All right, now get close to the line.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Yeah, that's all you got to do is hit that.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
You talking about Hunter?
Patrick Queen came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Hunter been getting in there the most, to be honest. I ain't gonna catch you.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Hunter Nice-Swander on a punt now on 4th down.
All the time out.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
I got an idea. I'm about to put Kadarius on that side.
Always puts up fastest nigga at the top.
I'm about to put him on the outside right now. And then have him run that same fucking route. Because he going to keep playing cover 2 type shit. So Kadarius shouldn't even get close to getting caught.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Oh, he backed everybody
and
off.
They've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
Oh, I tried to fucking.
My goodness. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And he's given
I tried to do an aggressive catch. This nigga did the weirdest aggressive catch. He didn't even jump in front of him. Look at how he tried to aggressive
CD,
catch.
I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Good play.
Good down, but it winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally
I can't get caught on the line
and change the momentum.
He get a quick pass off. It's OV.
On 2nd and 10,
I'm stuck.
Lawrence going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
I thought he was going to aggressive catch it, like jump in front of him.
And his kick is good.
No, but it was
and
him.
They take a 17-14
It was a one-on-one at that point.
So the interception
the nigga that was running down, it was
terrific field
That's what I was
position,
thinking. That's what I was hoping.
The end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Okay.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5 seconds and a motherfucker.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So
I didn't want to risk throwing a pick six.
So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach.
Yeah, that's
EA
what's
Sports
crazy.
halftime report.
He couldn't get open.
We're getting.
He couldn't get open, and he couldn't make that aggressive catch on Soul.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports from the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Is he containing? I don't even realize that shit or not, because I don't know if he's containing me or not before I run this play.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers. A little bit more to the perimeter, perhaps. But above all,
I was already
play your game.
Yeah, and that's why you would have threw an interception. I was better off running it. I'm not about to fucking throw no pick for no reason. This nigga don't have that. Yeah, no.
On second down now. It's
James, run him over.
Every time I see James Robinson make a run, as we just saw there, one word comes to mind for me, and that's determined. Undrafted, out of Illinois State, always doubted, and all he did, finished 6th in the NFL in rushing. What a find he was in 2020, and he expects that to continue in 2021.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They'll run on 1st down.
82.
Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight ends that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Come on, James. Get in there, James.
They'll try and run for it on 1st
Get in there, James.
Down at the 2.
Hey, that's what I like to see,
Broke
James.
through first
Fight
contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Robinson again.
That's what I like to see, James. Run him over, James.
Titans touchdown.
Run him over.
James Robinson.
Hey, come on, you got to turn
His
that down.
2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Run his ass over, man. That tank putting in work now.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
We just got to keep sending different shits out.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Oh, wait, no, this shit right here was working. I forgot.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
That's probably why he didn't take it, because I clicked on.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man, that's Renfro. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Check. Recon, 132 fighter. Ready?
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. Space to run past the 20 and down to the 16-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Look at me. CFM 5.
Lawrence. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Lawrence on the sneak. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, Gordon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they had it there so close to the goal line. A chance to take it across and claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was. And as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making a play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. Well, they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Now he's forced out right. He'll get this to the rookie from Florida. That's Kadarius Toney.
Go, Kadarius.
All the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Open space inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs. And they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
I should be able to get an easy touchdown.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Robinson. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. James Robinson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Titans are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Go. 20, Mike, 20. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Bravo.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Quickly a slant to Renfro. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Joe Tryon in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Hey, Sue. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. You ain't going nowhere.
Now Lawrence. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's go. 90, Wolf. Hey, Echo.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, Delta. Hey!
Let's go.
On 1st down, Lawrence.
Give me that shit,
That's
man.
into a crowd and intercepted.
Man.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Emmanuel Agba that time, able to drop him for a loss.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
3rd and long. They'll look to throw.
Oh, no.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Rocky Sin. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
He's checking crack.
So I'm telling you, he's going to run the out route. I'm feeling an out route right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
I knew he was going to
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Complete to Marvin Jones.
Lawrence will throw. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
Mike 20, Mike 10, exit. Hurry.
On 2nd and goal, Lawrence flushed out right.
Madden.
For a
Madden.
late
I
touchdown.
stopped.
So hold everything here. This one's
Oh,
not
my
over
God.
yet.
Madden, get out of here, dude.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Joey slide out and kick off after the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely trying all the way. The shoulder. I can't believe I fucking sold like that, though. Like, I
The
was
Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Burrow. That's out wide here for Robinson. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Because I don't believe if I punt, I'm going to get a stop the way they just hold me just then, boy.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here we go with Burrow. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Yeah, we can come out in victory formation, Whew. Shit, man.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The Titans go victory formation as they take a knee. Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
I'm going for it. I'm going for that shit. Here we go.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
Shit, that was a good-ass dice.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A final shot now for Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for Tennessee, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.
See if we got some upgrades for Ali. 309. He was 73%. It was like the pressure was choosing when and when not to get through. Like, come on, bro. Ain't no way his line was holding up Khalil Mack like that. Get out of here. Let's see if we got any upgrades. The tandem breakout. I know I sold. Kadarius, I know, man. Damn. That was me. That game was on me. You ain't get your shit, man. Really? This man ain't had shit to do with shit, and this is the overall I get. The update. Upgrade. Come on. Get out of here. Well, y'all, man, Cho's out, man. We had a good